Good afternoon. Well, actually, good evening. I'm Z, and you're listening to the Bryant Consulting Show. We're on season one, episode 7. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the test cruises and the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. My co host, Mr. Bright, will be moderating the show with me tonight. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Bright?
Oh, hi, I'm doing fine. Doing just fine.
Great, great. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, like always, and I appreciate you for taking out your time for the show tonight. I just want to remind you and everyone out there, like always, someone in the world may be motivated or inspired by your story tonight. So, once again, thank you. I want to thank God for allowing us the opportunity to be here. And I just want you to know at Bryant Bright Consulting, we're all about people in the world and assisting others with obtaining their personal life and our company goals and getting on the path to greatness. You are the CEO of your own life, so start making the decisions today that drive the vision you've always dreamed of. At Bryant Bright Consulting, we're all about improving, innovating, and sustaining and living your best life, or like Mayweather said, your only life. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the show tonight. How you doing, Mr. Bright?
Oh, I'm doing fine, doing well. Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me as well, as always, giving me the opportunity to be on the Brian Bright Show.
All right. And we just got done watching the Mayweather Paul fight. It was amazing. Entertainment at its finest. What'd you think about that fight?
Oh, it was awesome, man. I loved it. It was great. Nice to have a little entertainment.
For real.
Yeah.
So let's see. What I usually do is do the would you rather questions. So my first would you rather question is: would you rather give up on your cell phone for a month or bathing for a month? Which one, Mr. Bright?
I would rather give up my cell phone for a month instead of bathing for a month because I think it's important. I think it's important to bathe. It's good health for you, and just make you feel nice and refreshed. You can get your day started. So I think that's why one of the reasons why it's important to bathe.
I agree. Um, on that would you rather, I would freely give up my cell phone with no problem at all for a month. But bathing, I just can't give up for a month. You got to have good hygiene. You want to smell good, look good, feel good. And if you're not taking a bath, you can't do that. So I would get rid of the cell phone because the cell phone is nothing and it has nothing to do with hygiene. And personal hygiene is number one on my list. You got to have good personal hygiene.
Yeah, you can give up the cell phone, but you can't give up bathing.
Oh, yeah. So, for my next would you rather question is: would you rather spend a day cleaning your worst enemy's house or have your crush spend the day cleaning your house? Which one?
Uh, what was the second half? Your crush?
Yep.
I'd rather have my crush. I'd rather have my crush cleaning my house. I will come around and help my crush later on. But as opposed to cleaning somewhere else's house, I wouldn't mind cleaning somewhere else's house. I think I do a very good job. But if I don't have to, why put in the work? I could do something that will help myself out. But I could clean. I can serve someone and do that. But if it's not necessary, I wouldn't do it. You got to think about yourself first. That's my opinion.
That's true. And I would have to say, of course, I would have my crush spend the day cleaning because I just wouldn't want my um I wouldn't clean my worst enemy's house. I wouldn't be there in the first place. So I would have my crush spend the day cleaning my house because I would enjoy that, having my crush clean my house, watching them clean, looking all good and stuff, bending over, cleaning up my dust and, sweeping and mopping. Hey, that would be fun.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. Moving on to our topic for tonight. Let me get that pulled up. How'd you like those would you rather questions?
Oh, this is great. I like that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Different.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I'll clean my enemy house. I have a lot of patience in doing that. Uh, it's the quiet ones you have to worry about. You never know they might be doing to when they clean your house.
For real.
Yeah, make you mad. You just do something wrong or something. Yeah, them questions is great. I like them.
Awesome. I'm glad you like those. So here's my first article for tonight. One moment. Okay. Now, this is all about the volunteer test cruises that are confirmed as of today. Very excited about this trial test cruise that they got going on because you know how much of a fan of cruising I am. Well, we are fans of cruising. We usually cruise every
Yes.
single day. I mean, not every single day, but every single year annually. This is like the first year that we actually haven't taken the time to um, cruise because of the pandemic. So it's gonna be great to have the opportunity to go back to the cruise life. I'm very excited.
I know. It's wonderful going on a cruise. We miss it so much, but
Oh
doing
yeah.
these constraints right now, we have to kind of wait it out for a while.
Oh yeah. So basically, the U.S. Centers of the Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, um, as of today, they accelerated its approval of simulated voyages, better known as test cruises. So they get volunteers aboard, and a number of cruise lines have actually revealed plans for their test sailings. So 5 sailings have so far been officially announced, while the CDC said in a court filing on Tuesday it had so far approved 4 sailings. 3 were formally announced after the court filing. So, with 6 more under review, confirmed test sailings as of June 4th. Our favorite cruise line, Royal Caribbean International, the ship
Hmm.
Freedom of the Seas, the date June 20th. It's going to be going out in Miami. Royal Caribbean so far said they have received over 250,000, it's a quarter million volunteer signups. Wow. Everybody's ready to get back to traveling.
Yeah, see.
And also, they have another one, the
Wow.
Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line. They're supposed to be going out June 25th. They're going to have a small private group of pre-selected, fully vaccinated passengers, that's going to join a fully vaccinated crew member aboard the Grand Classica. The sailing is not open to the public or sign up, so everyone on there is going to be fully vaccinated. So that's a test of the COVID.
Oh, I see. Simulated.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So it's not going to be a full cruise ship. It's a small private group of pre-selected, fully vaccinated passengers. And it's going to be a fully vaccinated crew. Oh, they're going to have a
Right. Who
blast.
can go?
It's June 25th.
Who can who who can sign up for that? Uh,
Well, seems like they've already got
it's,
people signed up. They've have people
you said
volunteered already.
250.
That was for just Royal Caribbean. They had 250,000
200.
volunteer signups. And they're looking for more people to sign up. So if you have the link to this article that I'm showing currently, you can actually click that link and go scroll down to where it says the confirms test sailings as of June 4th. And under the
I
Royal
see it right
Caribbean
here.
Cruise Line information, it'll say learn more here. You'll see that. You can click that and pull that
I
up if
see it
you're
right here.
interested and want to get more information on that.
Wow. Yeah, so you have to I see you have to volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Disney has one going out June 29th. They haven't revealed any details.
I see you
The
have to
Royal
still wear
Caribbean
your
has another
mask.
one going out July 27th. Hmm?
I think you still have to wear your mask though.
They haven't said that, but most likely. This is just a simulated test, a small group.
Yeah, most like. Yeah, I see. Yeah, more likely you probably still have to wear your mask because yeah, uh, yeah. Maybe on the small cruise ship, maybe the private one, maybe I think they said they won't have their mask on. You said, I think. Yeah, it says that they won't have to have their mask on. It's a private cruise ship, I see.
It didn't say that they weren't
And
going to have to be required to wear their masks, but it does say that the small group of individuals will be vaccinated and the crew members also. So it's a
oh
test to
yeah,
test out the
that's the
vax.
difference.
But the
I
Royal
see.
Caribbean one doesn't say anything about anybody being vaccinated, and it didn't provide as many details as this other cruise line did.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that you will have to wear your mask regardless.
Of
You
course,
can't. I believe
like,
you can't go too far without wearing your mask,
hmm
whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated.
hmm that's true.
Yeah,
They want to test it out though, but still, you're right about that because I know even if you do have a
that's
vaccine,
why
you can
that's why
still
they have
get the
having a
coronavirus.
test.
Yes, that's the whole point of the test cruise.
Yeah, because you said that we can get back out there and they testing it so we can start cruising again.
hmm
But
hmm
they have to have the
Before they
volunteers
can get
first
those
to
crews
volunteer for it.
going, yeah, before they can get those crews back going again, they have to do this test run and trial and try it out. They can't just open it back up and everybody jump back on the ship. They want to make sure that it's safe for it's, I don't think they're going to be able to be packed like they used to be. Like I've heard in another article I read that they said that it's going to be a lot less well, not advertisement, but a lot less entertainment than it usually was before in the past. So it's gonna be a cutback maybe on the comedy shows and concerts and entertainment and stuff because on the itineraries we're doing something all day long on the cruise ship. There's so many different shows and events from early in the morning till late at night. You know, so they're saying it'll probably be a cutback
Yes, I
on that.
understand.
It might not even be any. Well, there probably be some entertainment, and it's gonna be different at the casinos and all that now with all of this going on. So
Yeah,
I'm just
and I
looking
can
forward
imagine
to.
they're gonna. Yeah, I can imagine they're gonna cut back on the entertainment. Because they just tested, simulated, and it ain't gonna be like it was until they get everything together.
Hmm.
And I can imagine that if something happened, if you get somebody get COVID, they'll stop and cease everything and turn back.
Hmm.
You know,
And that's the
because
thing
remember
they
before
want
they had that ship out in the water.
to. Hmm.
Yeah, they had the ship out in the water for a while, and so you won't be coming straight back to shore. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The last time, the ships wasn't even out there for a while. Some of the ships just went out and they had to come right back in.
Hmm.
So with these test trials, they'll be able to find out if it's a difference with people that are vaccinated. Because we know that vaccination is not even foolproof yet. So that's
And
a little bit
also,
on that.
you can't uh, you can't go overseas neither. You still got to put your mask on,
Hmm.
even vaccinated or not vaccinated.
Of course.
Mm. Yeah. So it won't be too much of a difference. You still got to wear your mask.
Hmm. Let me see. Get this one. Let me reshare it. There's a small video on it. Okay, here we go. I'll close this up. All right, let's see. Let's check this out. See what they have to say if they're gonna let us.
You may not see buffets in the same way. You may see more physical distancing. The entertainment may be scaled back a little. And even the itineraries may differ because the countries where the cruises sail to may only want the ships to go there if the passengers are vaccinated.
Yep. I'm so ready. Hopefully this turns out to be good.
They're going to limit cruises likely to vaccinated travelers at first, and then probably require constant testing before you board the ship and while you're on board the ship to make sure everybody stays healthy. It's going to take a few years. Travel will look the same, but it won't be quite the same. It'll be a little bit off, if you will, for the next couple of years.
All right. So basically, they're ready to set sail. Royal Caribbean announces summer
That
cruises
look.
from
That
Texas
look
to
is
New
a look that
York.
can only happen by a roaring fire at a Verbo cabin while the kids are sat.
So, what you think about that?
Yeah. Yeah, they have to test it out so they can see if the virus is still here or has it dissipated yet. So you have
Hmm.
to have somebody to volunteer. So I believe in that. And then um, they're not going. Yeah, they can't open everything. He said you can't open everything, and if you go overseas, you still don't know what they have over there, so you still have to wear your mask, regardless of whether you are vaccinated or not vaccinated. You still have to wear your mask because you don't know. Even if you probably not vaccinated, you probably still be able to go to your job if you have a job that's overseas or something. At the moment. I mean, you know, so it's probably still measures for if you unvaccinated, what you have to do. But regardless of either one of them, you still gotta wear a mask everywhere you go, because
That's
you won't
true.
really know who don't have it. And then if somebody get it, they're gonna have to cease and desist everything. Everything will already be at a minimum, so they're gonna cease and desist and try to find out where it's at located and exterminate or whatever.
Hmm. Yep. So hopefully the
That's what I
test
believe.
cruises turn out to go well. I mean, they're saying that they want to start off with the vaccinated individuals, but we know that even though you're vaccinated, yeah, you're right. Of course, they're still gonna have to wear their mask, but you can still get the coronavirus even if you are vaccinated. It's gonna protect you supposedly from getting very ill and dying from it. That's what it's supposed to do. Fight it, fight off the virus. But yeah, it's still a possibility people could
And
catch it even if they have the vaccine. So I'm just hoping to see positive results from this test cruise because we're avid annual cruisers and I really miss it. I really miss not being able to take my annual cruise trips. So I'm ready to get back cruising, no doubt about that.
yes, me too. I'm ready to get back to. I believe that also that they also got those new variant strains too. You know, so
Yeah.
at different places, so you don't know what that could entail neither. But yeah, and the good thing about it, you got them 250,000 volunteers, people volunteers, so that's great.
Hmm.
You know, because they volunteer to push forward to get the job done. You know,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I'm very proud of Royal Caribbean, my new favorite cruise line. I'm very proud of them for stepping up and having opportunities like this. But it's not just them, it's the other ones also, Disney and other cruise lines also that's doing it.
You have Disney, yeah, yeah.
Yep. So it says that all crew members with Royal Caribbean will be vaccinated against COVID-19. They're saying that while passengers are strongly recommended to be fully vaccinated, according to the release, those who are unvaccinated or unable to verify their vaccinations would need to undergo testing and follow protocols, although Royal Caribbean has not laid out all of its policies yet. So it's up in the air right now about people that are not vaccinated. And the protocols are more stringent for cruises to Alaska. Passengers on Alaskan bound ships in July who are 16 and older must be fully vaccinated against COVID 19. And the age requirement drops to 12 starting August. So, those departing from an international port must meet the travel requirements for that country. And that's what he said in the video. As of Friday, they said that 90% of the vaccinated booking individuals with Royal Caribbean were either vaccinated or plan to get vaccinated in time for their cruise. So Royal Caribbean is going to go to, by the end of August, it says it plans to have 12 ships cruising Bahamas, Caribbean, Alaska, and Europe. So they're ready to get back going.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
great,
hopefully
man.
the
Go ahead
test
and
scores.
pioneer.
Huh?
I was just saying, go ahead and get those pioneers going, and let's get it started.
Oh yeah. Hopefully the test run works out well. I'm excited to be back traveling and on the seas. Uh, we have some places to go, and we have a credit with Royal Caribbean, so let's get it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep track of that and keep everyone updated on that, and the results of what happens with the test cruise. I know we're all gonna be watching. Hopefully, it turns out well.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Did
We
you
got
have
some
anything
comments.
else you'd like to say
People
about that?
saying,
Mm-hmm.
I just seen a comment. The people say they can't wait to get back. That's all they love to do is go on cruises, and
Mm-hmm.
they just can't wait to get back to cruising again. In the
Yeah.
comments.
I know we love cruising. Oh my god. I just miss it so much. It's like time for us to get back out as world travelers. I know the prices probably aren't going to be the same. Going to probably be more expensive now to travel because they even said after the Memorial Day holiday weekend that the price of traveling and the cost of things have went up. But they were always up before. I think it just went down because of the severity of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Anything else before I do my quote? Anything else you'd like to talk about on the topic of cruising?
um. That that's about it. That we all in this boat together, and so we
Mm-hmm.
just have to be patient, to try to get back aboard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
because I miss it too. We all do.
Oh yeah, I miss being able to go out on a ship and just have a good time, meet people, enjoy the shows and music and the food and the dining and late night on the ship, enjoying the sunsets and sunrises and just
Hmm.
being out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, a lot of
And
entertainment, the comedy shows and entertainment
mm-hmm,
shows, just wonderful.
yeah, I just miss it.
Yeah, but
All right.
again, thank you for inviting me, as always.
Of course. So I'm going to go ahead and do the quote. Then we'll do our final words. And that'll be it for the show tonight. Very short show tonight because of the Mayweather Paul fight. So
Oh yeah.
that changed our usual time and our usual show tonight. So I'm going to go ahead with the quote. Okay, here we go. The greatest victory is not winning against people, but winning against self. And I thought that would be a great quote because I just had a great victory. I'm officially a doctor. And I can say that it took winning against myself and not others to accomplish something that amazing in life. So I can relate to that. And with the fight tonight, too, the greatest victory of tonight with the Mayweather and Paul fight was not winning against each other, it was a win-win situation. And I know it was winning against self and not fighting and winning against the other. So, what do you think?
I think I enjoyed the fight tonight. It was great. I think your sentiments exactly. You know what you said, and I enjoyed that, and I'm so grateful that we're moving forward, trying to get back to cruising. And I like to give thanks to all those volunteers who's volunteered to go on the cruise and pave the way for the rest of the folks to be able to join later.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
All right. So, any other final words besides that?
I'm just so just glad to be uh, safe, healthy, you know, able to plan and still function, even though we have a pandemic going on and, everything's getting back to normal and it seems that way. And, I'm just thankful for being here, just thankful.
Mm-hmm. I can
That's my
agree
final words.
that. Okay. I can agree that. Yep, it's a blessing to still be able to be here, to see another day, not have to get ill and sick from the COVID-19, and after all the financial changes that has happened in our world recently with all this and crime and all kinds of stuff that's going on and people robbing and stealing and doing everything to be able to make it and survive and pay bills right now. Yes, I thank God and I appreciate him and I thank him so much for being able to be here after all that's been happening. How many people we have lost in this last year. It's been about, yeah, it's been that year anniversary since everything started back in March. It's June now, so we're further in the year, a couple months past that year anniversary, but it's just a blessing to still be able to hear and experience life and have another opportunity to continue to live and thrive and grow and live uh, life and experience. And after something like that just happened. So it's great. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, God, for giving us the victory.
That's right.
Now we can manifest. Now we can manifest uh, the rest of the joy and peace yet to come.
Yeah. We have another chance.
Yeah.
The greatest victory is not winning against people, but winning against self. And the only way you would have had the opportunity to have victory after everything that just happened is you would have had to win against yourself. Because that's one major thing that made a difference is self-control, wearing your mask, self-control, washing your hands, self-control, sanitize and everything, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. We seem like we're getting rid of the old habits and getting new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mask wearing, carrying hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
Just the new way now. And they even said that it's going to take a couple of years to weed everything out, to get everything back to way it's similar used to be.
Yeah. Similar, but it's not going to be the way it used to be. It's never going to be that way again.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And people just have to realize that things are different now and we got to do things differently. And we can't behave and act the way we used to because it's not possible. There's a whole nother virus in town.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else, Mr. Bright, before I conclude the show for tonight?
Uh, just stay safe, for everybody to stay safe and practice uh, you know, washing your hands and not touching your face and stuff like that. All the necessary practices that we need to do because it's a new world, different gonna be different opportunities now, and we've been blessed also. We had the pandemic. A lot of people been blessed in the pandemic to be safe and make it through. So
Yeah.
we just have to adapt, and we just have to learn some new habits. Uh, that's my final thoughts there.
All right. Well, this concludes our episode for tonight. Thank you again for your time, and it was a pleasure to have you on the show with me, as always, as the co host, Mr. Bright. Everyone, make sure you tune into our next episode and gameplays on Twitch TV. Make sure you follow and subscribe. This concludes our episode for tonight. Thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in, and have a great night.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.